Here we go. Here we are. Endgame. We are finally here. Holy shit, the Elite Four. So, let's do this. The Pokemon League is a place where you both pursue strength and express it. The way to express it is simple. You just have to beat the Elite Four and the champion. And you can start your challenge by battling any of the Elite Four, and if you defeat them all, you can challenge the champion. However, I warn you, once you start your challenge, there's no turning back. You must keep battling until you defeat them all, or are defeated yourself. Do you want to go in? Let's do this. We came all the way from Aspertia City. Then proceed. Here we go. So, just like in the previous Pokemon games, the Elite Four is basically a boss rush, pretty much. And pretty much, you have to beat them all in one go. Lose to any one of them, and you're sent all the way back to the beginning. Not the beginning of the game, but the beginning of the Elite Four. Words are engraved on the statue. 4 great warriors from this Pokemon League, or form this Pokemon League. I cannot speak tonight, goddamn. To the southwest is one who does not fear the ghost type. To the southeast is one who channels the power of the fighting type. To the northwest is one who mastered the dark type. To the northeast is one who knows the mind of the psychic type. If you defeat these warriors with your courage and wisdom, you shall be led to the summit, where the strongest champion awaits. So, what makes Gen 5 different from other Pokemon games is that you can challenge the Elite Four in any order you want. So, how about we do it clockwise? There is one man who wanders the world with a black dragon Pokemon to pursue ideals. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I want to write down the event that happened on that day. Sorry, it has nothing to do with you. You're a challenger, right? I am the Elite Four's Ghost-type Pokemon user, Chantal, and I shall be your opponent. So yeah, it's basically like Mega Man. You can fight them in any order you want. Alright, starting with Chantal. For the sake of brevity, we will be fighting them in clockwise order. Alright, she's starting off with Cofagrigus. So, recommendation for Chantal, if you have another ghost type or a dark type, those will be very helpful in this fight. First impressions are everything. Yeah, I can tell. I don't know what the mummy ability does. I should probably look that up at some point. Alright, next up, Golurk. You're up, buddy. Okay. Typing, ghost, and ground, surprisingly, much to my surprise. In case you're wondering how we're going to go about this, just like in the previous Pokemon playthroughs, I will be fighting them all in one go. So this will be one big part. And I do mean big. Let's see, next up, Chandelure. We're going to get you out of there, Rapture. Send out Rex. Mold Breaker. First outrage of the fight. And there goes Chandelure. Level up. 72. Drifblim. We're going to keep Rex in the fight. Ugh, Aftermath. I forgot Drifblim had that shite. And we're confused, not like it matters. Because Chantal has been defeated. Do you ever feel at a loss for words? Here's when something greatly moves you. To tell you the truth, I'm a writer. But right now, I'm having trouble putting thoughts into words. You were just that impressive. My Pokemon and the Challenger's Pokemon. Everyone battled, even though they were hurt. Thank you. One down, 3 more to go. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. I do have Super Potions for some reason. I do, however, have Hyper Potions, which I will use in this situation. Oh. Alright. Opponent number 2. I just noticed these things sort of look like ribcage. Okay. That ain't creepy whatsoever. What will be determined here is which of us can absorb the opponent's light and shine. But who will decide that? Shall it be I, Grimsley of the Elite Four, and I will fulfill my duty to be your opponent? Alright. Elite Four member number 2. Grimsley, specialty Dark type. So fighting types will have a field day here. Starting off, Liepard. You've pretty much seen these, I was about to say little shits, but it's like, it's not really little. Big shits? I don't know. You've seen these cats before, and god damn it, I flinch. Fuck. Alright, Dragon Claw, right off the bat. That's Liepard, down. Sending out Crocodile. Rapture, you're up. Ugh, Intimidate. That's gonna be a pain in the arse. I know this guy has a Sharpedo, or at least I think he has a Sharpedo. By the way, fun little tidbit about Grimsley. So normally Pokemon trainers will have Pokemon whose gender corresponds with the trainer. Grimsley is different in this regard. His Pokemon are actually of the opposite gender to Grimsley himself. He has a Scrafty. Yeah, just like the gym leaders, the Elite Four will have at least one Pokemon whose typing can actually counter their weakness. In Scrafty's case, it's Dark and Fighting. So fighting type moves wouldn't be as effective here. God damn. Now, why would you use that move? If I can figure it out. Never mind. The dialogue moves so fast, goddamn. Oh, there goes Scrafty. Night night. Be sharp. A beautiful loss is still a loss, and an ugly win is still a win. Outrage. Luckily, B Sharp, being steel and dark, has times for weakness to fighting. Unfortunately, it also has a citrus berry. God damn it. Question is, will Rex's outrage be able to attack for 3 times? Or will that happen? Might have to use my first full restore in the Elite Four. Never mind then. That was a crit. Elite Four member Grimsley. There's a winner. There's a winner. There's a loser. It's better to make a big deal out of. If you're a true Pokemon battler, you'll reflect on your loss and think about how to win next time. Nice. Whether or not you get to fight at full strength, whether or not luck smiles on you, none of that matters. Only results matter, and a loss is a loss. See, victory shines like a bright light. And right now, you and your Pokemon are shining brilliantly. Well, good to know. Alright. 2 down, 2 more to go. You know, when you think about it, somebody could actually fall off of this, and it's just nothing but void. It's me who appeared when the flower opened up. You, standing over there. You look like a Pokemon trainer with strength and kindness. What I look for in my opponent is superb strength. I'm counting on you. Alright? Caitlin, specialty Psychic type. So, recommended typings: Dark, Poison, I think, Ghost, and Bug. Hello, Musharna. have a feeling this battle will give my Pokemon a chance to go all out. Oh boy. Alright. One down. Three more to go. And my dragon's asleep. God damn it. Sigilate. I was about to send out Rapture too. But, dude, wake up. Oh boy, Ice Beam. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull out the full restores. Count them. 1. Yeah. Glad I didn't switch out to Rapture there. Because that Ice Beam is going to hurt. I'm surprised that wasn't a crit. Alright, Outrage, get that Sigilif off the field as soon as possible. Get out. Yeah, Sigilif is one of the more dangerous psychic types, considering its move pool. Yeah. Ranunculus. Let's have Rapture deal with this. Leaf Blade. That was a crit. Christ. Am I the only one who thinks the Ranunculus line sort of looks like lime jello? Gothitelle. Frisk. I can't believe it's come to this. Must have gotten complacent. Yeah, might want to use a Hyper Potion. Psychic. Christ. Giga Drain out of sheer spite. That's it. I'll go all out and get me a win. How about no? Sit your ass down. You and your Pokemon are both excellent and elegant to have been able to battle against such a splendid team. My Pokemon and I have learned a lot. I offer my thanks. Christ, what a cracker. That's what happens when I decide to use strategy. This is why I brute force my way through. You haven't faced all the members of the Elite Four yet, have you? Don't concern yourself about me. Go on ahead. I'll do exactly that. And I saved this guy for last, deliberately. What? Hello. Okay. Greetings, Challenger. My name is Marshall. I am the #1 pupil of my mentor, or Alder. In order to master the art of fighting, I've kept training. You're also walking a similar path with your Pokemon. It is my intention to test you, to take you to the limits of your strength. Yeah! Alright, Marshall, specialty fighting types. So, flying types will have a field day here. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. Hey, you've seen the Elite Four before. And you've also seen me beat their ass into the dirt. Let's see, you likely have Endure. Probably. Throw. No, you have Rock Tomb. Holy shit. Speed fell. I can feel it. You and your Pokemon are strong. Good to know. Throw is down. Level up. 73. Main Shao. Chippity choppity. Ouch. God damn. Marshall used a full restore. The first time we actually see these guys actually use it. God damn. Another Giga Drain for the road. Colder. If I recall correctly, fighting types typically don't really have much in terms of special defense. Hammer arm. Speed fell. And of course, you're the one with the citrus berry. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. First faint. Oh boy. I'm sorry, my bird. You know what has to be done. And of course this fucker has Stone Edge. Take him down. Boom. $73. Suck. Yeah, I am switching you out. This is my final Pokemon. It all comes down to this. Yeah, and I'm not going to show any mercy. Fuck you. And there goes Marshall. There is no single strongest Pokemon or single best combination. That's why it's difficult to keep winning. However, I think a heart that deserves strength and strives to grow stronger is a precious ideal. That's why I respect you. Okay, good to know. Now, you've become the strongest trainer in this Pokemon League. The statue in the central chamber will take you to the champion's room. Alright, first order of business. Revive. Since we're not going to be using super potions anymore, might as well use it here. And this is also probably where I'm going to have to be using my elixirs and ethers. So, let's see. Use an elixir on you. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, I want to check. Yeah, we should probably use that ether on Dragon Claw because we're going to be using that quite a bit. Item, take, and switch. Because I want Rapture in the lead. Let's do this. Does this look familiar? It should. Let's go take on the champion. Welcome, challenger. My eyes. I've been waiting for this. Know what? I really look forward to having serious battles with strong trainers. I mean, come on, the trainers who make it here. Here are trainers who desire victory with every fiber of their being. And they are battling alongside Pokemon that have been through countless difficult battles. If I battle with people like that, not only will I get stronger, my Pokemon will too. And we'll get to know each other even better. Okay, brace yourself. I'm Iris, the Pokemon League champion, and I'm going to defeat you. We'll see about that. So yeah, in those 2 years, Iris has taken the mantle of champion since Alder stepped down. Her specialty, Dragon types, Quarterop Demonstratum, Hydreigon. Typing, Dark and Dragon. So if you have another dragon type or an ice type, that'll do wonders. Unlike this. The pain of my Pokemon, I feel it too. So I feel like she's going to use Flamethrower again. Mold Breaker. Doesn't do shit. Dragon Claw number 1. There goes Hydreigon. Pokemon number 2 is Lapras, who is not a dragon type, interestingly enough. Instead, Lapras is water ice, actually. So, Rapture, you know what to do. Take down Nessie. And get some help while you're at it. Oh fuck, you know Ice Beam shit. Leaf Blade. Alright, next Pokemon, Druddigon. Type Dragon. Again, I could have sworn Druddigon was ground dragon or dragon ground, like a Flygon or a Garchomp. But no, regular dragon. It does, however, share the same ability as Sharpedo, that being Rough Skin. So whenever I attack it with a physical move, like so, it does damage in return. Unfortunately, this Druddigon did not have Rough Skin. Archeops. You're rock flying. This is going to be a difficult move here. If I send in Rapture, there's a likelihood Rapture's going to get clapped. Because Archeops is rock flying. So normally grass moves will be super effective against rock, but flying sort of counters that. But you know acrobatics instead, so never mind then. Here is mouth, insert foot. Sparkle. Yeah, Rapture, you are getting your ass back up here. Zoroark is down. Alright, let's try that again. Revenge! That was a crit too, goddamn. Truly was a revenge. Holy shit. Haxorus. Know what we gotta do. A Haxorus v Haxorus battle. Now, you might be thinking, well, I just wasted those ethers and elixirs. Yeah, about that, I do not leave anything up to chance. Dragon Claw. Fucker had a focus sash. Oh! Outrage this fucker. Critical hit. Agron. Rock, steel. Or ground steel. Rapture. You know what needs to be done. I'll hone my mind and become one with my Pokemon. Double Edge. Yeah, I am not leaving anything up to chance. Atomize. Speed rose sharply and became nimble. Something as big as you. You're becoming nimble, goddamn. I don't associate steel types with mobility. You know what? One more hit with the leaf blade and he'll go down. No, not yet. No, we can fight on. Rapture, take it home. It's over. We did it. I did my best, but we lost. It's over. I'm upset I couldn't win. But you know what? More than that, I'm happy. I mean, come on. By having a serious battle, you and your Pokemon, and me and my Pokemon, we all got to know one another better than before. Yep, we sure did. Okay, let's go. I want to know how the hell they got the time to make all this. Okay, go on ahead. Hurry. Okay. So, this room is the Hall of Fame. Your name and your Pokemon's names will be recorded here. So, these important things will never be forgotten. That you are an excellent and kind trainer. That you are considerate towards your Pokemon and you give them your whole heart. And that your wonderful Pokemon believe in their trainer with all their hearts, and together you have a strength that knows no bounds. Hey, come on. Oh, excuse me. To the trainer standing before me, and to the Pokemon at your side, your beautiful bond has grown strong through battle. In order to make this bond an eternal treasure, your names shall be recorded here. Rapture, Rex, Skyla, Scorch, Shades, and Zoroark. League champion. We did it. And for our troubles, we unlock challenge mode. If we were playing White 2, we would have unlocked easy mode. Keys can be sent and received via infrared communication to unlock each other's locked settings and map locations. So, we end the main game of Pokemon Black 2. I want to save my full thoughts for after the post game. Yeah, but to give a bit of an impression, there's a reason why Black 2, and by extension White 2, are one of the Pokemon games I can legitimately say that I like. Between the gameplay, the soundtrack, story, characters, there's just... this is the kind of Pokemon game that does it right. Like, it hits all the right buttons. And it makes it rather unfortunate that Pokemon would never achieve such heights ever again past this. But, yeah, this is the kind of game that I would not hesitate to recommend, and is probably up there with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, with games I don't mind going back to in this series. Whereas most Pokemon games are just one and done, where like I do the post game once and never touch the game ever again. Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Black 2 and White 2 are the exception to that. It's like, there's just so much about Black 2 and White 2 that I very much enjoy. To the point where I would go as far as to say this is probably not just one of the best Pokemon games in the series, but personally, probably like one of my favorites alongside Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And honestly, if for whatever reason you decide to get into Pokemon, for whatever reason, I'd say Black 2 and White 2 are an excellent starting point. Like, you don't need to have played Black and White in order to understand what's going on. I sure as hell didn't when I first played Black 2. But, yeah. Now, I should probably add, we are not done here. We've only beaten the main game. But, per RPG tradition, there is a post-game we have to do as well. I will be catching legendaries, but I'm not going to stop at just that. There are a few other things I also want to do in the post-game as well. Notably, I want to do Pokestar Studios, and I will be dedicating a few parts to essentially movie night, pretty much. And I also want to do a additional area that I'm looking forward to doing. And of course, I also want to fight each of the game's super bosses as well. And there's more than one super boss here. So, yeah. When I said we were in this for the long haul, I wasn't joking. We are in this for the long run. There's N with Zekrom. So yeah, I thank you all for making it this far into the Pokemon Black 2 playthrough. And also, I should also add, I will also be refighting the Elite Four as well, as a sort of for the finale of Pokemon Black 2. So yeah, next time on Pokemon Black 2, we're going to begin the post game. If you enjoyed this playthrough so far, feel free to like and subscribe, and check out my non-gaming stuff in each of the links down below. And so, as we return home, I will see you all next time for the post game of Pokemon Black 2. Bye.